If you choose easy now, life gets harder. If you choose hard now, life gets easier. It's such a simple statement, but it has massive effect on the way you live your life. So the example that I wanted to use today is when I first started doing martial arts, I learned the low horse stance. So there's low, mid, and upper horse stance. I learned low horse stance, and for about 3 months, that's all I trained, doing punches and swinging my arms about. Basically, the gist was I was in a low horse stance. For anyone that doesn't know, it's your feet are like double your shoulder width apart. You're squatting down, your knee and your hip are in line, and your back is straight. That's the ideal pose. Not as easy as I just said it, but that's what you're aiming for. So I did that for about 3 months, and then after about 3 months, I went over to do a weekend of Kung Fu in London. Well, just outside London, it was a place called St Holmbury Hall. It was pretty cool. It was just a hall that had no Wi-Fi, no phones, nothing. So it was just fully absorbed in the martial art. And I remember after about 2 or 3 hours of training, a couple of people complaining about their legs being sore. And I was thinking, well, what the fuck? Why are your legs sore? And then it dawned on me. They've been doing upper horse stance for the first time ever. So upper horse stance is about shoulder width apart. Your knees are bent. You're in a bit of a squat, but not really a squat. You're still weight bearing through your legs the whole time, and then you're standing doing moving postures. Because that was the first time they'd ever really done this for a long period of time, it's harder than just standing. So their legs were killed. But because I had chose to do, well, I didn't really choose it, the master made me do it, but I chose to train it and practice it. Because I had spent 3 months in the low horse stance, then that made everything we did that weekend so much easier, because we very rarely went into low. We stayed up in the mid or mostly in the high. So I know it's a very niche example, but sometimes we avoid discomfort for the comfort now. So when I work with clients who wanted to lose weight, most of the problem was what they were doing in the moment. They were choosing the comfort in the moment rather than choosing to deny themselves that extra bit of dinner, to deny themselves that extra bit of cake. And I know denying yourself of things isn't right, and before people get on their fucking high horse. But if you have a goal that involves you not doing a certain thing, like if you wanted to be sober, denying yourself alcohol is the best way to stay sober. So denying yourself things is hard, especially when you really want them. Another example, I remember first learning about energy systems and Qigong and all that sort of stuff, and I was dating a girl at the time, and I told her that for the next 30 days I wasn't going to ejaculate, which it's mad how people respond to things. She took it as I didn't love her anymore because I didn't, and it was the best sex we ever had because she spent 30 days fucking trying her best to make me feel this 30-day goal. I would never advise doing this 30-day goal. I think it's too extreme. But I did it. It was shite crack. I think in actual fact the frustration overrode any of the benefits of it. So there's no need for these super duper extremes, but if you're trying to overcome a porn addiction, then maybe reining back for a day or two, like denying yourself the pleasure of ejaculating for a day or two, it's going to help you realize how much time you're spending focused on that or looking at it. I was trying to think of examples of things I worked on with people in the past. So whenever you choose to do something hard now, it actually makes life easier. I choose to exercise and every day, so because I know from working with people when I was teaching Tai Chi, I know that if I don't, when I hit 60, I'm already fucking broken in lots of different ways. That's a lie. I'm not superhuman anymore, but I'm recuperating from all my injuries and being smart this time. But I know from working with people that are in their 70s and 80s that if the ones that kept active were less pain, less illness, had more ability to move about and do whatever they wanted, and the ones that weren't active, that were just trying to get active at 70, 80, they were in a lot of pain, was a big struggle and everything was an effort. So life was very hard for them and much easier for the other person. So I read here that the lie of comfort, every easy choice compounds into bigger costs. So choosing not to do flexibility, choosing not to get more strong, that's not fucking English, get stronger, making these choices now because it's easier to lie about, watch Netflix and do fuck all, not go to the gym because you couldn't be bothered or because it's cold or you've a wee niggle in your hand or you're just not feeling 100%, whatever it is, whatever the excuse is. That's going to all compound over years, and then in 10, maybe 20 years, which I know for some people is a very far away time, but time will eventually catch up. Life will be harder because you'll have more injuries, you'll be less stable, you'll be more prone to falling over, you'll get sicker easier, you get tired faster, all that compounds. So being lazy now or choosing easy now compounds into having a harder life in the future. The next thing I wrote is short-term discomfort is an investment in long-term freedom. I know every time that I do my Qigong, do my Kung Fu practice, go to the gym, go for a walk, whatever it is, I know that it's hard, like it's difficult, it's not easy. I never go and be like, fuck, it's going to be super easy. Even when you go thinking, I'm just going to do a wee stretch, it's still effort, it's still more difficult than sitting on your hole and doing nothing. But I know that that short-term discomfort is going to lead to long-term gains and the benefits are going to ripple out throughout the rest of my life. So basically what I'm saying to you is think for yourself, like what are you doing? Are you choosing the easy life now and forgetting about the future? Like you drinking, drugging, partying, fucking about, just what's the future going to hold for you? Like try to future pace that and think, if I keep doing what I'm doing, what the fuck's going to happen later? And the last thing I wrote was every bit of effort now is a gift to your future self. So that's what I use whenever I'm really struggling in the gym, or if I just could not be bothered going. I'm like, right, tomorrow Liam will be very thankful. Maybe not tomorrow Liam if I do leg day, because tomorrow Liam hates that because legs be sore. But future Liam's going to be happy that we did all those things. So basic, simple, day-to-day things in life are easy. So this is our challenge or action for the week. Your future self-check. Write down 2 paths. One where you keep choosing easy and what you're doing now, and one where you choose hard. Be brutally honest about where each leads you. So if I keep doing the easy things, where's that going to take me? If I keep doing the hard things, where's that going to take me? And then this week, choose one hard thing daily and do it with intention. So even if that intention is I'm going to prove Liam that I can do hard stuff, or I'm going to prove to myself, or I'm going to be able to message Liam and say, I fucking went to the gym every day this week. You don't have to go mental at the gym, like even just going, like I was talking recently to someone who wanted to get back into swimming. And I was saying, even if you just went to the swimming pool, looked at the pool and left, that was day 1. And then day 2 you went and stuck your toe in, day 3, day 4, so on. Eventually you'll start swimming. So write it out, write what does the easy path take me, what does the hard path take me, what does my future look like, and both these, be as honest as you can. And then pick a hard thing to do and just start doing it. So let me know how you get on with that. And until the next time, have a super awesome day. What do you get up to? I'll speak to you again soon.